Hello, everybody. My name is Mad6Sparky, and welcome back to Dragon Quest. It's been about 4 months since I've done any recording whatsoever. A lot has happened since the last time that I have recorded. But, yeah, let's just get into it. So, I have decided who's going to be within my cast to save the world. And we're off to Stornway, by the way, so that we can go do, kill the Black Knight and, next step in saving the world. But, this episode is mainly going to be about creating the characters, because I have a few people that I need to make. I'm so glad I can just scare everything away, because I remember having to play this with, well, I should probably go back playing with my D-pad. Problem is, it's so low that it's uncomfortable to hold the DS and use the D-pad. But anyway, giving a shout out to my girlfriend. Oh no. Did I forget to do something? Crap, I think I have to go and talk to Pam first. Anyway, or Paige, Pam? I don't know, I can't remember her name. It's been a really long while. But anyway, a shout out to my girlfriend who says she's watching, so yay, I've got one view. As I said, I know this isn't much, but I try. Well, shit. Didn't mean to do that. She's featuring me in a few of her gotcha things, which is really nice. I always enjoy being in those. I don't know if she has, like, video things or stuff, but she shows them occasionally, if you can find her. She changes her name a lot, so. Her two friends that's going to be within the party is going to be Finny and Ava. I don't know how I could butcher those names, but I'm sorry if I somehow did. Okay. Oh, bitch! Where are you at? I hate Story. This is Alduin's place, alright? No one else knew how to do it quite like he did. The original host was the most. Did you know my father, then? You must be Patty. Hey, that's her name. I could have just kept going with female P names. I was also worried about you. I heard that someone called Patty had gone missing on their way here. Yep, that's me, honey. You were worried, huh? That's sweet, and I can't believe you remembered my name. You were so tiny. So, where's old Edwin hiding, huh? I can totally read, guys. I'm not reading slow for effect. I swear I can read. Okay, so I'm reading very slanted. Anyway, we only have 20 minutes for this video, or so my camera says. So let's get going. I thought you were coming to see him. I'm afraid that he's no longer with us. It was 2 years ago now. Huh? No longer with us? You mean he passed away? Sadly, yes. Wow, I can't believe it. So the incredible, that's Gee. What does that mean for my old man then? Fuck. That's that old inn. Words are hard, guys. Words are hard. I guess if Edwin's gone, that means you're running this place all on your own, huh? Well, yes. It's not the biggest inn in the world, but it's so quaint I bet the guests here feel more welcome than in their own homes. That's very kind of you. I try my best to humor my father's memory by keeping the place running smoothly. Hey, I wouldn't expect anything else from the daughter of the incredible entertainer, honey. Why the puns are a pain. About the incredible thing. Hey, I don't suppose you want to give running an inn at Stornoway a shot, do you? I beg your pardon? I swear by the time I get to this story, I'm not gonna have enough minutes to do the freaking characters. So when Dad was in Stornoway, people used to call him the incredible entertainer. You better believe it, honey, he was the best of the best. He was only a young man back then, but he set up his own inn from scratch and totally put his rivals out of business. Goodness, I can't imagine him being like that. He's always seemed so unadventurous to me, and he said he was happy to run everything, the smallest of inns, as long as we were together. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Why would a guy like Edwin choose to ship out to a hick town like this? Well, I guess that's water under the bridge. The thing is, his old place in Stornoway is in real trouble right now. We were all kind of hoping that the incredible entertainer would make a comeback and get things on track again. I just can't believe I didn't know he died 2 whole years ago. I mean, Gee, I'm so sorry, honey. Not at all. I'm just sorry that you came all this way for nothing. Hey, no apology needed. I mean, I got to meet you instead, right? You're coming back with me to Stornoway. Well, she's straightforward. I'm afraid I don't think that's possible. I have my hands full with this place as it is, and I just find it hard to believe that Dad was some kind of legendary innkeeper. Hard to believe. You can't argue with the facts, honey. And I can see you're a chip off the old block, too. I've got a knack for seeing people's strengths, you know. Oh dear. It's getting late, and I really need to get started on supper. You'll have to excuse me. And please, I can't go to Stormy with you, so stop trying to talk me into it. A stubborn one, huh? Don't worry, sweetie. You'll see sense before long. So, we're supposed to force her to go to Stornoway. You know, for lack of better terms. We couldn't just tie her down and bring her there. We have to do it willingly but forcefully, because that makes a whole lick of sense. You gave me a fright. Wait. You're the ghost, though. Why did I give you a fright? Don't do that again, will you? Wait a minute, you can see me, but I'm dead. Okay, so why were you talking to me like I could see you, but then you're surprised that I do see you? What is your logic? I had a feeling that you saw me back at the Hexagon, too. That's quite a strange talent you've got there. Sorry I haven't introduced myself. I am Aaron's father, Edwin. I fell ill 2 years ago and died suddenly, but as you can see, I still haven't managed to leave this mortal realm entirely. And you are? Ah, Sparky. Really? Really? But, Sparky, aren't you the village guardian? Hey, hang on a minute. Oh, it's this lady. Ouch. Wait, watch where you're flapping standing. I'm sorry I offended you for standing where I was standing. Why don't you watch where you're fucking flying? I may be skinny as a rake, but I still need a bit of room for maneuvers. For maneuvers, you are flying a straight line and you're half the size I am. Never mind, I forgive you now, old man. What was that rubbish you were just spouting? I'm not sure what you mean. You were on about Celestians, right? I wondered the same thing at first, but this mess of a Mistral hardly foots the bill. I don't see a halo, do you? And I don't see any wings either, but odd for a Celestian, that, wouldn't you say? I suppose you're right, though, while we're on the subject of odd, who and what are you? Sucker. Ha, wouldn't you like to know? Yes, I suppose you would. Then I'd better introduce myself. Wait for it. I am the Supreme Stupendous Stella, stunning skipper of the sky-soaring Starflight Express. Ta-da! Because you couldn't make that any longer. I see. Right then, your turn. Time to fly your true colors and tell us who you really are. You look like a regular mortal to me, so how come you can see the Starflight Express and ghost like the old bloke? Okay, so you fell off the observatory during the earthquake, right? And when you came around to your senses, you were in this village and your wings and your halo missing. Sounds like a bit of a tall yarn, if you ask me. If you lost your wings and your halo, how is it that you can still see ghosts and the like? But neither here nor there, isn't it? I know, if you're a Celestian, then prove it. Send someone's spirit up to the heavens. You've got nothing to lose, and this old bloke here just happens to be in need of a shove in the righteous direction. Wait, are you talking about me? I'm not exactly happy as I am, but let me guess, you're only a ghost because you've got some kind of unfinished blah. English is still hard. Got some kind of unfinished business to put to sleep, right? Alright then, help this spook here tie up his loose ends and then send him on his way. Then I'll believe that you're a Celestian, and I might even give you a lift back to the observatory on the old Starflight Express. Can't say fairer than that, right? So I'll tag along with you for a while until the job's done. Oh yeah, while we're at it, I should probably warn you that I'll be keeping tags on you while I'm tabbing along. Just press, yeah. Have a look if you've got a minute. What am I saying? Have a look or I'll have your guts for a really grisly set of garters. So she wants me checking in on her and is offended if I don't. The battle record screen is now accessible. Yay, I never used them. Okay, so this ghost has unfinished business. We want to prove to Erin that her dad is an entertainer. Which it should be in this bush, but I think I have to go talk to Erin real quick. There's a lot of back and forth. You see, I really just wanted to make this video so I could run along, make the characters. But it appears this is going to be a very, very... Oh, I got some weed. Look, some more weed. I mean, medical. Medical herbs. Okay, I can go through. I'm sorry, Sparky. Were you worried about me? I just felt so confused after everything Patty was saying. I feel like I didn't really know my father after all. All this talk of him being a legendary, incredible entertainer. It must be wrong, don't you agree? Nah. Oh, so you believe it? I just can't get my head around it at all. It can't be true. Okay, so now we have to go get the stupid statue majigger from the bush. I legitimately only wanted to make this video so I could do the character stuff. I have a feeling I was supposed to talk to the ghost about trying to prove it to Aaron, didn't I? There's a lot of talking in the freaking beginning of this game. Well, this is all rather strange. Still, I appreciate your willingness to help. I wonder what unfinished business is stopping me from going up to the heavens. I don't suppose I wonder if it's to do with that thing I buried behind the inn. You know, you're like rubbing it in my face, dude. I searched there twice. I came back and you said, "Look yonder, boy." It's in the bushes. Oh, it is in the bushes. Maybe it was up by the waterfall for a second. I got the trophy with the inscription that reads, "Awarded to Edwin by H.R.H. King Scott, the incredible achievements in entertainment." Sparky acquires an innie. You know, like the actual innie awards. Okay, can I just please let me go to the place where I want to go, so I maybe could finish making all the characters. What's up, Sparky? I got this big ass trophy for you. Here, bitch, take it. You believe me now? Can we go? I really want to go big town. That's not a euphemism. Anyway, Sparky hands over the innie. An award for being an incredible entertainer from King of Stornway to my father. I don't believe it. Patty's story was all true. I don't understand, though. Why would Dad have given up all that to come here to sleepy old Angel Falls? What in the world was he thinking of? I may be able to shed a little light on that. Oh, hi, Grandpappy. Grandpa, Aaron made me promise, or Edwin, I am sorry. Edwin made me promise not to say anything, so I've kept it a secret all these years, but I don't see that it matters now. Dear Aaron, you must remember how sickly you were as a child. Your poor mother was the same. In the normal course of things, you would have become sicker and sicker as you got older. Eventually, you would have died. We lost your mother at a young age to the same fate. But I'm perfectly healthy. I hardly even remember being sick anymore. That's because you were brought up on water from the falls here in the village. Angel Falls water is famous for making people healthy and curing their ills. So what you're saying is that Dad gave up his inn in Stornway and came back here for my sake? That's right. Saving his daughter was far more important to him than his own ambitions. Oh, sweet. But, oh, here goes the daughter. But that's terrible. I stood in the way of my father in his dreams. You also lived. He knew you'd feel that way. That's why he didn't want you to know. You know, this conversation seems oddly familiar with something about today. Anyway, but you're mature enough now to be told the truth. You know, I always wonder why he sometimes had that faraway look on his face. Now I know, he did all that for me. I'm Sparky. It looks like I'm going to be leaving for Stornway. I don't know if I can be of any help to Patty, but I have to at least give it a try. Where did you shove that thing? It's too big to be under the table. It's not on the table. You stick it in your dress somehow without making any sort of... What? You there, Granddad? Then again, how was I carrying it without... Never mind. I'm here. I heard everything. I can't believe Erin is going to follow my ambition in my place. She really has grown up. Now I have no regrets. I know that she'll succeed. She doesn't need me watching over her shoulder. No! Okay, bye. It looks like I'm ready to leave. Thank you so much, my honored guardian. It's been a long day. You know, why is every famous person gotta lose their dad? He's gone. You don't say. You did it. So you are a Celestian after all. Well, a promise is a promise. I'll give you a lift back to the observatory like we agreed. So say thanks to your lucky stars. Hang on to your horses a minute. Shouldn't you be picking up that belovedness? It's that green stuff I picked up in the first episode that nobody watched because it's too flippin' long. Kind of like this one's turning out to be. You can flap and see it, can't you? Don't tell me you can't see belovedness anymore. Now I'm starting to wonder again. Are you really a Celestian or are you pulling my chain? No, I just see people. Some days later, the landslide is cleared and the mountain passes open again. The day arrives that Aaron sets off to Stornway. Oh my gosh! Oh, I have 30 minutes now. I have 33 minutes to do this. I'll miss you, Grandpa. You take care of yourself, won't you? You too. I'll be hard work making a living in a new town. Make sure you don't go working yourself sick. I know you're worried about your little girl, but I'm gonna be around to help her out, so you just relax, okay? That's good to know, Patty. You've helped to set an old man's mind at ease. Ivor, can I have a word? What do you want to talk to me for? You're leaving, so you obviously don't care. Oh, he has a broken heart. I was wondering if you might take over the inn here for me. I don't have the heart to close it down, you see. You'll do it, won't you? I know I can count on you. And now she's making him rivals with her. I suppose that's kind of how people flirt. Like at school. They just pick on each other. I suppose I'll do it, but only to get Dad off my back with his nagging about me finding a job. I'm not doing it for you. Totally not. Anyway, I bet I'll be so good at innkeeping that I'll soon trump your place over in Stornway. What did I tell you? And I wish you luck with it. Not that I'll let you get the better of me, of course. Oh yeah, sounds like we've got a competition on our hands. Sparky, I can't thank you enough for what you've done. It's amazing how you managed to find Dad's hidden trophy like that. You really are a mystery. I wouldn't be surprised if you turned out to be our guardian after all. And listen to me and my wild imagination. I suppose you'll be heading off to your hometown now, will you? And your journey if your journey brings you through Stornway, make sure you come and stay at my inn, won't you? I better get going then. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you all for everything. Damn it, another cutscene. Time for us to make some tracks too. You remember where the Stormfly? Yep, I know where it is. Okay, no need to look so flap and pleased for yourself. I expected you to forget. Come on, let's head for the pass. You know, I don't think I can really say anything to that woman to where she doesn't say something snappy back at me. Freaking fairy. She get it like one of those fly zappers. Yeah, I don't ever use her menu anyway, and I don't know why she follows me. It's like the stalker that you agreed to carry in your pocket. You know, I kind of suppose it's kind of like me with my girlfriend. I'm the weirdo that just really, really likes her. She agrees to have me on her phone. Oh my gosh. I swear I'm not drunk. I just can't walk straight using a D-pad because that makes sense. Oh, so this is the Tron. Yes, here we are, all aboard. Oh, open sesame. Wow, that's a pretty train. Got some sick buttons up there. I like them buttons. So, here we are on a star flight. What do you reckon? Pretty swish, isn't she? Okay, what dialect do you speak? Because you're not gangster, you're not mafia, like, what are you speaking? I'd like to... I almost read that as jizz. I'd like to jazz her up a bit more, actually. It's still a little bit on the plain side in here, wouldn't you say? No. There's so much detail in here, I can see all the pixels. I'm thinking pink rhinestones with gold around them. That'd really make the place look stellar, don't you think? I mean, I guess, if you do it correctly, not all over the thing. What, not bothered about my amazing interior design ideas? I suppose you just want to go, or get going, don't you? Fine, no more hanging about. I'm pretty keen to get back to the observatory and see how everything is myself. Here we go, then let's take off time? Why did you say that? I'm so confused. Oh yes, that is how buttons work. You missed all of them and you just... Oh flap, we have a problem. I thought it would fly if there was a Celestian on board. I wonder what's wrong. Hey, you couldn't see that belovedness before, could you? Even though you reckon you're a Celestian, you must be the problem. Oh yes, I must be the problem. The dude in this partnership must be the problem. I mean, it's a bit much to expect me to believe the Celestians can just lose their halos and their wings, isn't it? I mean, if you rip them off, then, but, you know... How about the fact that I can see you, and the fact that I see everything. You know what? I'm a normal... Yeah, that's... Sure, I agree with you. Ha! Talk about being too honest to goodness for your own good. Isn't that what Celestians are about? You know, they're kind of angels, so they always have to tell the truth. Anyway, we don't have time for this. The Almighty won't be best pleased if we hang around here when there's big stuff going on. Oi, Almighty matey, you listening? We're in the right? Old jerkin here. Why don't you give us a flapping hand? That's weird. He's probably too busy to notice us or something. Alright then, Sparky, here's what we need to do. We'll follow the road to this Stornway place. When we get there, we'll help lots of people and get loads and loads of belovedness. That should make the Almighty prick his eyes up. Ha! Look at your face. Not too swayed over by the idea or something. Well, tough turkey. I've decided that's what we're doing, so let's get moving. Why are you the leader in this partnership? Shouldn't I get a say in things that we do? Oh wait, I'm a main character. I never talk, just like in every video game, because normal shit. I already collected that box. I forgot. Okay. So the landslide's gone, so I can finally get to Stornway. However, from the time looking on our clock, basically, I finished the story. Well, there's one more cutscene that I remember as soon as you enter the inn to make the characters. But it looks like I'm going to have to make another video. Really didn't plan on this being so damn long. Thank you everybody so much for watching. As I said, I'm making Ava, Finny, and my lovely girlfriend. But I will also be making Alira, Mistu, and Wolfie. Yay, it's Stornway. But... Hey, what's up? Not nervous, are you, honey? I'm afraid so. I just can't see how a young girl like me could suddenly take over such a big and important inn, and surely everyone else will be thinking exactly the same thing. Sure, maybe they will, but I trust my instincts, and you should too. I know you've got what it takes, Aaron. Seriously, just quit worrying. If you say so. Now, time to introduce you to your new colleagues. Hi guys, I'm back and I've brought a big shiny ray of hope along with me. This should be good for a laugh. Come on, let's follow them there and see how Aaron's going on. Ha! She's gone! Quick! Oh, shit. Honestly, Patty, what were you thinking? This slip of a girl's going to run the inn, is she? We were on the brink of closing as it is. Are you just trying to finish us off? Geez, Guinea, calm down, will ya? Do you think I'd just pick any young thing off of the streets to run this place? Erin here may not look like much, but she's got innkeeping in her blood. She'll have us back on track before you can say welcome. Didn't you say the same thing about me when you brought me here? And didn't you also say you were going off to find the guy who can save this place for certain? No offense, but I'm not too convinced this is the guy you were talking about. Please, just give me a chance. You won't find anyone who'll try harder than me, and I learned Old English. You thought regular English was hard. Try speaking Oldish English. All there is to know about innkeeping from my father. So your father was an innkeeper too, was he? And I suppose you're here to make your daddy proud, Well, that's very admirable, but running an inn isn't as easy as turning up and promising to try hard, And you can talk all you like about how much your father taught you, but we don't even know who your father was. There it is, the challenge you've been waiting for, and now it's the time to show her, honey. Show what? Oh, you mean this. Shiny big rock. Aaron gets out the innie. What, the trophy? It sure is. The innie for incredible entertaining, awarded by none other than our very own King Scott. Well, now tell me you doubt how good he was, and Aaron shares the same incredible blood. Oh, they're all bowing to her. The incredible daughter. Yeah. It's okay, really. There's no need to bow or scrape or anything. Okay. No, please. Hold your head, Chugs. Where do you think you're going? We should at least talk to them. Okay. So it says the time is running out. But after I talk to her, there's one more shortcut scene, and then it's over. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. In my next video, it's going to be nothing but making the characters, because it's going to take a little bit. I'm attempting to make some of them realistic as possible, and others maybe not so much, but the main ones that I'm going to be taking are my girlfriend, Finny, and in case I'm going solo, I will be taking Ava with me, or swap out for another character, possibly. But I'm probably going to be taking Finny more often than not, because I don't think anybody else watches. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching.